What's going on, guys? Duelim here, back again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Cosmic Crucible Season 7, my Week 1 defense, and what I expect to work and what I expect not to work. So if you guys are ready, let's get into it. Coming into room number 1, we've got the Extreme with Dormammu, and this is going to be a nuisance as per usual, but the reason why this is going to be even worse than normal is because of the room rules, which is called Full House. So on offense or defense, striker characters with ability block gain 50% damage. The big one is going to be the Raiders here. Raider characters on turn, if character has ability block, clear ability block and heal self for 10% max health, which means everybody here who is a Raider, which Forge will also be a Raider, I didn't change it just yet for this video, will clear ability block on their turn. And this is the entire team. If you ability block them, they're screwed. And that's what the Void Knight, or I'm sorry, the Symbiotes, the Hive Mind, and Sus do to this team. They put a bunch of ability blocks. Superior 6 puts a bunch of ability blocks. But you can't control this team because they're going to have Raider on them. And they're going to clear it. So this is really nice. So Nightcrawler is going to clear it. Cyclops is going to clear it. Raider on Dorm is going to clear it. Forge is going to clear it. You can't control anybody. It's going to make this matchup way more annoying. It's most likely going to need a Superior 6 to rewind them to hell and then attempt to just kill Forge super quickly. So this team is going to be a nuisance in room 1. Like I said, make sure you've got Raider on Nightcrawler, which is normal. Raider on Cyclops, also normal. But you're going to want to put Raider on Forge. And I suggest Raider on Dorm. You'll see I do have Raider 5 on him because I do think Dormammu is a better Raider nowadays. Instead of him taking a striker attack away from somebody who's a lot stronger than him. Since he is a good plug-and-play character. He hits everybody on every single turn. His special is primary and adjacent. His auto is the entire field, and his ult is the entire field, and it hits twice. So Raider on Dormammu is absolutely an incredible choice, but this is going to be my room number 1, and honestly, I see people underestimating this because they don't know the room rules. But let's see what we got for room number 2. Room number 2, surprise, surprise, that's right, the raid room is coming back. Scopely heard our wishes. We just could not deal. There was just not enough RNG in the game, and we were like, you know what, turn 1, I want to lose because Magneto's special doesn't land. So we're going to be putting Bifrost in here, and honestly, I see people, I seen like Juicy take his Bifrost to the absolute moon for this. It ain't worth it, gents. It ain't worth it. Bifrost is out of the meta very, very soon because they are now the oldest raid team once we get Spider Society in the game. So I don't feel like it is worth it to invest in them. I'm honestly even on the fence to take Vol to DD7 because I don't know if Vol is going to be worth it outside of DD7. But I digress. This is going to be the raid room. The only difference is the healing and resistance is reduced by 50%. So hopefully that resistance reduction is enough to counter the Sylvie getting that extra turn meter on spawn and the extra resistance passively. And then it's pretty straightforward. The other global rules still apply here. But this room, I don't see this room being much of a problem, honestly. If you really, really want to take this to the moon, just take Sylvie and Vol to the moon. Those are the only two that are going to matter because Sylvie can potentially block the Magneto special, and then the fight goes south from there. Your other option here is Pegasus, and you put in APOC over Kestrel to beat this room because Kestrel gives, if a Hero Cosmic takes a turn, then it gives everybody Safeguard. So you don't want that, obviously. But yeah, super straightforward. This room is going to be just like it was in Season 4. Great job, Scopely. We're super proud of you. Really, really unique and fun room to throw back in here. Let's see what we got for room number 3, though. Coming into room number 3, we've got Aggroed, and you will see here it is on turn. If character has taunt, gain offense up. On turn, apply assist now to all allies with offense up. And this is essentially a pre-taunt room, which is really nice. So Black Knight is going to be the main person in here. So my goal here is honestly to pull an MOE, which I think MOE is going to go in this room pretty much no matter what. But with Black Knight on the corner here, which means the Phoenix is going to die quite quickly because of primary and adjacent damage. And that means the Phoenix will suck some health from them when she gets to her Dark Phoenix mode, which is really good. This is essentially, I'm trying to get some efficiency points out of this. I don't think this is going to stop anything. But if Black Knight's able to get some pings right off rip, and then Phoenix is able to do her Dark Phoenix special to get that health steal, and then these will start pinging people. Maybe Rogue takes a lucky turn, stuff like that. We can get some damage, and MOE might be a little less efficient health-wise, but I don't see any use for Black Knight on offense because Super Scroll, it gets absolutely railed by Cabal now, so I don't think you really need Super Scroll. You need Black Knight on offense to beat Super Scroll, and Black Knight really doesn't fit anywhere else. So this is where I'm going to be throwing my Black Knight for week number 1. I think maybe Black Knight over Moondragon for an Infinity Watch combo could be kind of good too on this, but we're going to see with this one. This is going to be my room number 3. As you can see, Black Knight, Phoenix, Gambit with the Raider, Dazzler with the Raider, and Skirmisher on Rogue. I'm actually going to make her a striker because I don't have a striker anywhere else, and her ISO doesn't matter. And then Fortifier on Black Knight. So this is going to be what I'm going to try out. So we'll see how it goes, and maybe I'll have to switch it up midweek. But yeah, this is going to be room number 3. Let's see what we got for room number 4. Coming into room number 4, we've got Unstable Energy. It is on defense and offense, villain characters. Ultimate abilities cost 2 less ability energy and lower max health by 25%. So this is just like room 3 from 2 seasons ago. I believe it was season 5 now, where Black Order was reigning supreme because I have a massive Thanos here. He's like 420,000, 1 diamond, G18. So my thought was, why not? Let's put in Black Order again, and then let's throw in a Vulture as well, because Vulture will ult turn 1. And Vulture is one of my biggest characters, and once he hits G19, he will be an absolute monster in this room. So Vulture's going to rewind. Thanos is going to end up rewinding with his ult as well. Ebony Maw will ult turn 1. So this is just a speed matchup. Nothing crazy beats this, but the good news is it doesn't take anything from your offense. So it still does take a decent team to beat this, because if not, the speed will get to you and you'll get rewound, and then the efficiency is either terrible or you're just going to die because the Vulture is so big. Same thing with the Thanos. But this is going to be my room number 4. Obviously, you could throw Superior 6 in here, but I really suggest keeping Superior 6 on offense to make sure you're able to take out anybody that puts Cabal on defense, because if they do that, that is absolutely a Superior 6 wipe. But yeah, let's see what we got for room number 5. Coming into room number 5, we've got, surprise, surprise, Infinity Watch. So for room number 5, it's called Flashbang. With Blind, lower that character's speed by 5% and armor by 25%. Ultimate abilities apply Blind to primary target. So this just screamed Infinity Watch to me because they spawn with defense up, safeguard, immunity, all the good stuff. So I figured, why not? Let's throw them in here. They're going to do pretty well. The only problem with this is obviously the Eternals combo still does really good against this, with the big time Spider-Man and taking the revives off. Boom, gone, cool, whatever. But that soaks up an Eternal, so I'm not too mad about that. And I really didn't see anything else that worked well in room number 5. Unless you have like a 3 million infestation and you want them taking something big into it, because infestation ults pretty frequently, especially turn 1, like BTS ults, Ant-Man ults. I think Yellow Jackets turn 1 or turn 2. So they have a pretty good synergy here. But I think Infinity Watch is going to be the sturdiest the sturdiest defense to put in here, because obviously it's always going to be an efficiency sink, which is the point of Infinity Watch. I've seen people talking about putting them in room number 3, which is also an option. But the problem is it's still susceptible to the same thing that it was before, which is going to be the Eternals comp, right? So if you put this in 3, the Eternals comp is still going to roll it, and then you don't have anything good in 3, and you're not soaking up an MOE, and then they're using MOE elsewhere to beat you. So I really think Infinity Watch is the best team in room number 5, but we're going to see what I got for room number 6, and then we will see how the Cosmic Crucible goes for week number 1. Coming into room number 6, we've got Crossroads and little WWE shout out there. On crit, apply bleed to primary target. If Ghost Rider Robbie, Cosmic Ghost Rider is an ally, And if character has bleed, gain 20% armor. And then Ghost Rider Cosmic. All the Ghost Riders apply 20% crit to allies. So here's what I'm going to run here. Usually you throw the Loki in here over Emma to make the MLF go faster. So new warriors can't do anything here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the Emma Frost in here. Essentially, this is going to make it so this team goes way faster. And MLF will go before Firestar, so it messes with the new Warriors counter. So this was my thought here. I don't know how well this is going to work, honestly. It's a complete trial. I may just throw Noir in here for funsies again. May throw some hybrids in here. I don't think it's worth using this Ghost Rider kind of synergy here, unless maybe you want to do like an out-of-time 4-piece and throw Ghost Rider Cosmic in there. Maybe that's an option because Starnak obviously hits the bench. But it's a couple options. I think this room is going to change the most or turn into an absolute blank room, which it pretty much is now, honestly. It's just nice that Ghost Rider gets a little bit of synergy. So I think this is going to be the blank room of the season, but it's going to be an interesting room nonetheless because I think we could find some pretty good options, especially with some new teams coming out. I don't think Spider Society is going to change anything, but I know the community can get very crafty, and the Horseman teams are starting to become very plug and play, which is really, really cool. So I'm really looking forward to that. But that's going to be it for room number 6. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. We have talked about all the defenses that I'm going to be running. There are some heavy hitters that are not on defense currently, such as like Quicksilver, Red Hulk, Doom. All of these guys are going to be kept for offense, and the reason why is because I think week 1, you should be the most offense heavy, and then you can slowly move the slider towards defense and get a little bit more even between defense and offense once you know the counters you're going to need. But I'm the kind of person that I feel really bad if I don't take out every single room and take out every single room efficiently. So I want to make sure I have just enough on offense to take out everything. And then, like I said, I will slowly move that slider over from super offense heavy to right in the middle, and then make sure my defense can get some wins as well. But until next time, this has been Duelum. Hope you guys enjoyed. See y'all later. Later.